interviews, I'm just saying I'm amused. But you ain't even flexing. And you cool, tatted up, cover rooms, different vibe, you new and proof. But you ain't even flexing. And you ain't gotta try too hard. Number one fan, your side, your blood. Got me think about inside the walls. Words go deep, it's like a swamp. Making me better, you hotter than pepper. You with a big stepper who chasing the cheddar. All of these women, they not on your level. You like a mix of business and pleasure. You a move body, giving interviews. I'm just saying I'm amused. But you ain't even flexing. And you cool, tatted up, cover room, different vibe, you new and proof. But you ain't even flexing. 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 But you ain't even flexing.
Hello, hello, hello. It is me again. This is Real Talk with Amiri, doing another one, y'all. I hope everyone had a good day. I hope everyone is doing well. Definitely hope everybody is starting to think, change some of your perceptions, some of our desires are not gonna work. You got to start thinking about what you want, what you're doing, who your friends are, who the people you have in your circle, who you're dating, who you think you want to marry. You got to start thinking about everything. We got to start analyzing. That's why you got a brain. Start analyzing. But yes, doing another one. And today's topic is, I don't have the graphic up, but should you marry for money? And if you do marry for money, is it okay? Should you marry for money? Most of the time, that's probably men having women come after them for their pocket. I think I asked that question earlier, and one man was like, yes, you should marry for money. But when they're coming to just for you for money, is that okay? And these days, men aren't necessarily in their role as a man. So some men are looking for women. Excuse. Some men are looking to women to be the money bag, the provider. So, should you marry for money? I did pull up a couple of articles, and of course, back in the day, people did marry for money or convenience. And yeah, people did marry for convenience, and it was just, how things were. We didn't have all of the technology, the comforts of home. So to eat, men probably had to go out and hunt. So a woman needed to think about how she was going to eat. She couldn't just go to Walmart and buy groceries. She couldn't go get a job at Sprint and take care of her rent. It was different back then. So today, is it different? Is it okay to marry for money? Should we be thinking about marrying for money? Even for me, I have actually had two different people tell me, oh, you can. Well, one of them said, you're getting older. You need to basically find a man. He can help you pay your bills. Excuse me. And that was a family member. Then I had my sister's partner. I kind of hang out with a particular person. Sometimes I hang out with multiple people every now and then. But he was like, well, what's going on with you and that person? Y'all should get together. Y'all can help each other. He said you broke and he broke. Y'all can put y'all money together. I'm not broke. I work every day. I have an income, but that kind of left a bad taste in my mouth that people are thinking I should just hook up with people just to get a financial source. Is that why you're with my sister? Is that why you're with the person you're with? So you can get a little income? Yeah, I don't particularly like that idea. And I really think love should be a component in marriage. But I do know that in certain countries, it's arranged marriages. And you know what? I don't want to be in an arranged marriage. I'm not in a third world country. I'm in the United States. So this is one article on betterhelp.com. How to know if marrying for money is the right choice for you. This was June 30th, 2023. So this is pretty new. When considering a partner to settle down with, one common consideration may be a person's financial status or career prospects. And for me, definitely, you don't want to marry someone who is lacking employment, who has a hard time finding jobs. And if you have a hard time providing for yourself, you're definitely going to have a hard time providing for a spouse or a significant other. And if they have other children, outside of this relationship, that's not a good fit. Someone who has been in jail, who, if you don't have your life together, and it's not always about money, but if you're not able and capable of taking care of yourself, you definitely cannot take care of me. That makes sense. That's common sense. And as women, a lot of times, I'm not sure what it is, because I have watched, like I said, I watch YouTube all the time. I don't have a TV in my room, but I see a lot of women who end up being hurt or even killed by people who they had nothing going on. So why would you choose this person to try to have a relationship with? And the women are going to work and they're trying to have him babysit their kids with another man. Some of the kids end up dead, molested. No, we need to stop that. There's something wrong with that structure, that picture. You just need to be by yourself. An age-old practice, marrying for money. Even the Bible has people marrying for money, or it's a setup, it's an arranged marriage. This is 2023. We're not in those days anymore. Unions based on financial connections have taken place throughout history. Royals often united for the sole purpose of bringing their kingdoms together. We ain't got no kingdoms these days, y'all. Mm-mm. There are no kingdoms, not here in the United States. A bride was often chosen based on a dowry, the amount of money or property she or her family brought to the marriage. We don't own property these days, and mostly I'm talking about black folks. I'm black. I'm a black woman. We don't own property. We financing 30-year mortgage. We don't own much of anything. Maybe our clothes, the food you eat every day. That's about it. We don't own much, and people don't realize that. You don't own it. You're paying a bill on it. Oh, I bought my first house. No, you didn't. You bought a mortgage. You don't own it. Jane Austen's character, Elizabeth Bennet, from the classic book Pride and Prejudice, describes a turning point of falling in love with her beau when she visited his sizable estate. However, being drawn to his fancy estate was symbolic of having her heart won by a person she loved. She didn't love him, she loved the estate. Not only his wealth, love and money are often complicated mix in any day and age. And that kind of befuddles me, that when we say we love someone, but we really don't. We love the money. We love what they have to offer. We love, I'm about to not have to pay these bills. I'm going to get some help. So you don't really love them. You love what they're bringing to the table. You love, I don't even know the word I'm trying to say. Something that happens, a reaction after you bring them into your life, they contribute this. A contribution. You love the contribution. In the 18th century, when women didn't have many work opportunities, marrying well, quote unquote, may have given women a sense of financial security. In the 21st century, however, there are many more opportunities for gainful employment and smart investing. Nevertheless, some may still be financially motivated when it comes to finding a partner. For me, I definitely don't want to entertain a man that does not have a job, that doesn't have an income. And really, for me, if I was a man, I wouldn't try to go entertain a woman if I didn't have a job or income. If I wasn't at a certain level, why would I want to bring a woman into that? Sex, you can go have sex with prostitutes, sex workers, or people who just love to have sex. You can go get that off on women who don't care. They're not looking for something. So that is definitely something to think about. Marriage rich. Does it lead to happiness? It's common to wonder whether money buys happiness. And I am not sure why people don't understand, after all of the examples, that money does not buy happiness. It doesn't. And we see examples every day. We see people arguing and fighting, cheating, lying, drug overdoses, embezzlement, all kind of shit. Money don't buy shit. Because if you're not a good person, that money It don't mean nothing. It probably means corruption. Money makes some aspects of life easier. However, the wealthy are not immune to mental health concerns and relationship issues. In fact, money can make some areas of life more difficult. How can it make it more difficult? You're looking for them, oh, I need a G Wagon this month, but and they're like, well, hey, I bought you something else last month. We got to take care of this. And it's a whole lot of crap out here that's crazy. And everybody is not, they're not on the same level. Excuse me. Why you definitely shouldn't marry for money. This is another article. June 30th. The internet is flooded with articles telling you why you should find a guy with tons of cash and tie the knot so you can secure the bag. However, there's next to no guidance on why this is the worst idea ever. Saying I do and committing to spend your life with a guy because of his bank balance, his bankroll, is not just gross, it's also pretty much guaranteed to backfire. Here's why you shouldn't marry for money. Number one, because smart women don't have to marry for money. Hello, look. You have ambition, goals, and the know how to get where you want to be. You can make your own success and stack up the cash yourself. You don't need to rely on your husband's net worth to be happy in life. In fact, you're smart enough not to want it. And I definitely don't want to marry someone for money or convenience. Like I said, a couple people have been like, oh, you getting old. You need to. Nigga, I ain't old. And I do more than y'all do. So why would I want to just bring somebody in because they can help pay on the bills? That's a roommate. I can go get a roommate and they can pay half the bills. And I have nothing to do with them. So why would I not do that? If I was really like hurting for money or wanting money, I just go get me a damn roommate. Are y'all on crack? Yes. Number two, it won't buy you happiness. Sure, money can buy you a fabulous vacation, the G rides, the cars, the gold, the necklaces, the ring, blah, 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 whatever. And that fabulous vacation will make you happy, but every vacation comes to an end. And that's true. That new shit fades, the bling. Oh, I got these new pair of Jordans. After the first day, they're not new anymore. And what good is a luxury trip to a beautiful location if you're not head over heels for the guy you're sharing it with? And that is something that I thought about today. I love chemistry. And chemistry can grow, but I have to have some type of chemistry with you. Why would I marry somebody just because he got a bad bankroll and I have no chemistry with this person? And people don't honor chemistry, and I'm not exactly sure what they honor these days. Some of the stories that I read or see on YouTube, and you have these women being killed or murdered or domestic violence, DV. And these men look like, what is a good word? They look like psychos, or they look demonic. So why would you choose to be with someone that looks like that? And then they hurt you or your children. They murder your children. I don't know. But we have to start looking past appearances, past the dollar, because we have to bring the spiritual into things. What is this person about spiritually? He got these fat dollars, but is he a pervert? Is he a molester? Is he a domestic violencer? Is he a crook? Did he get all this money by ill-gotten gains? We gotta start looking at this stuff. We just so quick to, oh, I'm married. I'm getting married. I was married now. Who the fuck cares? You married to a demon. And that, yeah, it won't solve your problems. And a lot of our problems are inner problems, spiritual problems, hurt, trauma. That they really don't have shit to do with money. So you go be with this person. You have all this trauma inside of you. You've been hurt, abused, assaulted, but you go marry this person just because he has money. You're taking all of that baggage with you. So does it really matter that he has all this money when you are, you're corrupted? Not that it's your fault, but you're not a good, you got stuff going on. It might not last. Yet another reason you shouldn't marry for money, that money might not always be there. Of course, if you're not investing right, taking care of your money, securing it, it might not last. A lot of people blow their money. Women think, oh, we're going to do this. We're going to have this $1 million mansion. And we're going to do a mortgage on a $1 million mansion. But we have these property tax every year, plus a mortgage. We're not just going to buy the damn house. We're going to have a mortgage, which at some point, his career is going to end. We don't think. We don't think about the future. We don't think about the extra costs. Sure, they say the rich keep getting richer, but sometimes the rich go broke. I think that was a Netflix series. Nicolas Cage seemed tolerable when he had a $150 million fortune, but not so much when he had to file Chapter 7. So we just, they might have money today. I'm marrying him for this money today. But, in a couple years, he might be broke. So was that a good decision? Just for money. It will trap you. Money is the number one reason people stay in loveless marriages. And I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but I see some loveless marriages. And you can see how they talk, what they put out there. That's a loveless marriage. You're there for convenience, or I don't even understand. It's just a job. You signed up for the job and you're doing it. Especially if it's the reason they got into it in the first place. Most people with money want to protect their assets with ironclad prenups. So don't plan on walking away unless you plan on walking away broke. And that's prenups. I should do a podcast about that. Prenups. People with money still fight about money. Whether you're fighting over hundreds or hundreds of thousands, money will always be a point of contention. $50. Somebody owe me some money. I have loaned a particular Facebook friend or gave loan money before previously, and this last loan was they are texting me or Cash App requesting me at like 5 a.m. They need this to pay their phone bill. Now they have a job now, which is great, and they have an income that they get every day, but you can't put money on your own Cash App card. So I Cash App them this money, and I explicitly say I need my money back. And you know, if I give you money, I shouldn't have to drive 30 minutes to go get my money back because I'm helping you. That's my thought. And I don't know if I'm wrong, but that's my thought. I'm helping you. Give me my money back how I got it to you quickly. But no, I still don't have my money back. They done gone goes because I done talk some shit, but I've been dealing with this particular person, just a friend, for a couple of years, and I have extended myself out to them and helped them many, many times. So why can't I get that back? Money. Money destroys relationships. Love is priceless. Number 8. There's no doubt that it's corny, but if you only marry for money, you'll never know what Taylor Swift is singing about. She's talking about a blank space, not a blank check, people. Whew. And love, like I said, love and chemistry. And I know that for myself, understanding, that I have to have some type of chemistry to even entertain you as far as anything physical. And then that can grow, but when it's just spot on, there's nothing else better than that. But why would I have that for someone that doesn't have a job, criminal activity, horrible person? No, I'm not going to have that for that type of person. And that's what a lot of women do these days. They're in love with horrible people. Number 9, because you're not cynical yet. Maybe after your first marriage ends in a nasty divorce. I have never been married before. I only want to get married one time. And you no longer believe in love. I believe in love. But for now, there's still hope. There are a million different guys out there, many of whom you could actually love. They may not be able to retire early or fly you to Paris or a private jet, but you actually want to wake up next to them every day. I don't know about that, but there are a lot of misconceptions about love and money and marriage. And I don't think people should marry for money. And I know in certain countries you have these arranged marriages, but why do you even have to live in the same home or anything if it's arranged? We can just be on paper. Because I really don't know you. And maybe you can get to know someone and grow to love them, but how about we start that off first? That's my idea. But yeah, Sean. Just a little talk on marriage and money. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone had a good day. Everyone have a good rest of the week. Stay strong. Boy, I've been going through my own stuff too. Just life. But yeah, y'all. Everyone have a good day. I would say don't marry for money. Marry for love. And yes, they need to have a job. And this has been another Real Talk with Amiri podcast. Peace.